Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm happy to deliver this message because it is a message of Venus. It is Venus in Capricorn's transit. It is Venus's ingress into Capricorn and her stay for 5 months. Okay, this is a very long transit. Okay, Venus usually stays about a month in each sign, and she will be staying in Capricorn for 5 months because Venus will be going retrograde on December 19th. So that is a day to think about, to note, because you are going to need a little pin in that day, because Venus will be crossing over Pluto. So we'll get into all that, but right now I just want to focus on this week. So just the beginning and the new things that'll be coming into your life whenever Venus enters Capricorn. So this is for cardinal signs, which are Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries. So this is all affecting you very, very intensely, just because it is either squaring you, which means it's happening in the angular house that I was mentioning, or it's in opposition to you, or it is you. You are the Capricorn and it is happening to you. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could look at other placements, but those are the ones that I think will be most directly impacted. So you gotta know. We're gonna start off fresh. We're gonna start off with some Halloween tarot, okay? I really love this deck. I love this deck because it is traditional tarot, but it's spooky. Why is whatever, somebody's calling me right now that I don't really want to talk to. Oh gosh, the universe is so funny. Okay, we're doing this for Capricorns, for Libras, for Aries, for Cancers. What is Venus and Capricorn's transit and ingress bringing it to us that first week? That first week, just so y'all know, there's some intensity happening. So we're saying this is Venus's, transit, right? From the 12th to, from the 5th to the 12th. Well, during this week on the 10th, we have a major square between Mars in Scorpio and Saturn in Aquarius. So those are both the malefics, the planets that kind of bring obstacles to areas of your life, and they're in their home signs because Mars rules Scorpio and Saturn rules Aquarius. So those are both very supercharged energies. It is go full speed ahead and blast and knock walls down against one giant fucking wall. That's nah, that's not happening. And you need to take your time. You need to slow down. You need to rethink. Okay, so Saturn is trying to tame the Mars energy because Mars is acting up. Mars is very impulsive. Mars is very accusatory, but also Mars makes very, split decisions that are, I want to say, very intuitive as well. I think fire and intuition are strongly related. I think that it takes being that quick and being that, all consuming. It takes intuition to know whether that's the right or wrong decision, and I think that fire signs are kind of a lesson in intuition. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So we're going to go back to this reading, which is about Venus and Capricorn. So Venus and Capricorn, what is Venus and Capricorn bringing the cardinal signs for the first week? Let's talk about the first week. And again, I mentioned that because Venus is in Capricorn, which is, how many times am I going to fucking say that? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and because of that square that's happening on the 10th, it's going to create kind of some friction between the relationship sector as well, because it's this major square is happening, and then Venus is feeling that reverberation because it's it's in the Capricorn house, right? And it's whoa, felt that shit because the whole earth rocked, which might actually happen. So let's be safe, y'all. So let's go. Venus and Capricorn, we're gonna be fine. At least till December 19th. What is Venus and Capricorn bringing the cardinal signs? I want a little story. I want a little story for the first week. We got 1, 2, and 3. Got the Fool card. We got a lot of bats happening. We got 10 of bats, and then we got the 2 of bats. Bats are swords. Swords are thoughts, their intellect. They are associated with the air sign. So that is very interesting, because then we got that Fool. And that Fool is happy. Look at that Fool. He's juggling. He doesn't care if he's at the edge of a cliff. He knows he's protected. He has all the fucking care in the world because he's just looking at what makes him happy. And he's going for it. Congrats to him, because I don't like this energy, and I really don't like this energy. Ten of Swords is one of the heaviest cards you can get, because Ten of Swords, Ten of Bats is like thinking yourself to death. Like Ten of Swords in the actual major arcana or the actual Rider-Waite tarot is very, it's just intense energy. The swords are literally, it's like somebody lying face down with 10 swords on his back. This is just somebody drowning from all their thoughts. They're suffocating themselves with thoughts, negative thoughts. And then there's more decisions to be made. There's like more like a crossroad maybe that you stumble upon whenever Venus enters Capricorn. It's just going to bring you to this decision of like, am I happy? Where am I going to be happier? You know, what makes me actually happy? You know, you might be at a crossroads, but you know where you're going, or you know that you need to make some action. At least you know that you need to take some steps forward. You might not know where you're going, but he doesn't either. And look how carefree he is. So underneath, we have the Hangman. Okay, Cardinals, so got to get some perspective. Okay, you got to get out of the trap of the mind, all-consuming negative thoughts, the self-destructive patterns, and thinking that you don't even have choices here. You can't even see your options. You're just bound. But you can't see that, like, there's the way forward. I mean, if you don't know the end of the path, you just got to make some steps anyway, because you know that you can't be trapped here. This does not feel good. You don't want that anymore. You want the full energy. Who cares where you're going? Make some fucking steps, okay? Take some steps forward. And then the Hangman. That will definitely give you any perspective wherever you end up. It could be, you know, well, I don't say that, but it could be him fall off a cliff, getting caught by some trees and be like, damn, you know what? Like, you know what? Life is good. My future life is good. So let's clarify a little bit. I want to know what's up with the Two of Bats. What are we battling between? I want just 2 cards, please. What are we battling between with the Two of Bats? What are the choices that we're trying to make this first few weeks, this first week of the Venus in Capricorn transit? So we're battling between friendship, Cancer moon, and control. Jupiter and Capricorn. Interesting. Just the position of everybody here. So like the friendship card is like they're just playing in innocence, you know, with the swan here. That's not what it's called, but this guy here, they're playing in the field. They're hiding from their worries. They're escaping. They're being nostalgic. They're being innocent and playful. And then we have control. Like you're trying to control that part of yourself that like wants to be, you know, connected, that wants to be nurtured and wants to have safe connections where they're very intimate. That is like they're hiding together. That's very intimate. And I'm a Cancer moon, and we love intimacy, okay? And then this person is just like, what, he thinks he's God? Shit. He's just trying to control the world. He's trying to be like, I'm too wise to have fun. I'm too wise to have friends. You know, I've been through too much shit. You know, I'm just like, I have to just die and be reborn instead of embracing this friendship. It's like, I hate, I don't like the word, okay, I don't use the word hate, but like, I don't like the energy of like doing things that are the way you've always done them, and if they're harming you, okay, that's the thing, because like, don't do things the traditional way, okay, because Jupiter wants to expand, and it being in a Saturn ruled sign, Saturn does not want that. It's like, look, he's like on top of the world, but he's like, oh, I don't like his feet placement on top of it either. It's just like he's trying to control the world. But it's like, fool, there's a whole cycle of life right here, okay? It's death and rebirth, you know? You just gotta go. If you're gonna die, you're gonna be reborn. It's fine. You know, start fresh. This is new, fresh energy. This is the Fool. This is 0 card. And that's so interesting because control is a 10. 10 of Bats. I don't really know I don't like that control card. Okay, don't be trying to control your impulses and your desires to be nurtured, okay? Don't think that you don't deserve it because you're being so like dogmatic, because it's very dogmatic energy. Like, I know better, and I know that I don't deserve the world. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed to the angels and beauty around me, and I'm not gonna let my world expand. I'm gonna keep it closed. Ugh, I don't like that energy. All right, let's do another message. So, all right, we got the Fool. Let's clarify the Fool card. The Fool. What are we starting fresh with? What's a message for us? Sitting in the power. So that is definitely about meditating and finding that light and then radiating that light and just taking it with you wherever you want to go, because you are going to create your future just by stepping into it. That is very important, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed. I think that's a really lovely place to end on, because you have so much power within you. Sit with that power, find it, okay? Clear your space, clear your mind, okay? Open up your world, okay? Don't close it off, okay? Because you can embrace friendship and intimacy and joy and innocence, okay? You don't have to keep yourself tied up in situations that you don't want to be. Keep yourself bogged down and drowning in thoughts that are just self-destructive and not growing you, okay? You are so powerful. You are a light being, okay? Go emanate that light, and the path will literally fall together in front of you as long as you're walking on it and you hold your head high and you take this light with you and carry it with you, okay? All right, I hope that you enjoyed. Follow me on my Patreon for weekly updates about astrology and tarot, or like and subscribe here. I will also be posting videos here, but you'll get more on my Patreon. Okay, cool. Love you, bye. So real quick, I actually just want to pull one last card for the Cardinal Signs, okay? Because I don't think that I gave you a nice parting message, okay? Good enough, at least. So what is a beautiful parting message from our gemstone and oracle angels? Gemstones and angel oracles. I'm never going to say that right. So for the Cardinals, you got Amazonite. And Amazonite is the angel of truth and honesty. Interesting. So the angel of truth and honesty asks, are you holding back something you need to say? The truth about a certain matter needs to be spoken. Honesty is important at this time. Have the courage to speak up with grace. Loving words have the power to heal and improve a situation. Interesting. And the angel of truth and honesty says, I live my truth and honestly communicate what is on my mind with ease. I effortlessly find the words to express my truth and speak eloquently and lovingly. I surround myself with people who are not afraid to honestly express themselves. That's good. That's good. You have to be open and honest with yourself, and that way you can find your divine path, because until you remove the wool from your eyes, you know, and actually see that you have the world at your fucking fingertips, okay? And you can go after what you want. At least admit it to yourself what you even want, you know? Until you do that, you won't go anywhere. So once you do, once you take this Amazonite with you and speak the truth, okay? And really be honest with yourself about where you want to go, the universe is going to respond. Again, it's on your side. Okay, hope this was a nice parting message. Okay, bye.